Hey guys, I just want to make a quick video kind of introducing myself and telling you a little bit about me and how I got to this point in case anybody, wants to know a bit about me or whatever. It's not going to be as informative as I hope to make some of my other videos. It pretty much is like a story time video, but I just, I want people to be able to come back to this video and see the come up. Let's get into it. So, growing up, I was always like the smart kid. Not like the try-hard smart kid, more like the laid-back smart kid, And my teachers were always telling me that I was going to be successful. My classmates were like, hey, Jose, you're so smart. Help me out with this, help me out with that. And my goal was always to go to college. And I actually did pretty good in school, I got straight A's up until about 9th grade. But in 10th grade, I got my first girlfriend. And I realized that there was more to life than school. And I gave this girl a lot of my attention, a lot more than I should have. Don't do that. And so my grades went down. Naturally, I just didn't care about school anymore. I had my girlfriend, love of my life, blah, 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 whatever. And so my grades went down. And I actually ended up getting my first D in PE, actually. And I really thought it was the end of the world. I thought I wasn't going to be able to go to college. I thought I had ruined my life. So we actually ended up breaking up 6 months after. But I still had feelings for her, so I kept giving her a lot of my attention. And my grades pretty much stayed where they're at, which they weren't bad. I was getting A's and B's. But, I used to only get A's, so it kind of was a big deal. And because of that D and P, I thought no colleges were going to accept me. My life was over, whatever, I'd really been told my whole life that I had to go to college. If I wasn't going to college, I wasn't going to be successful, etc., etc. So 11th grade passed, and I finally lost my feelings for her. And 12th grade, I actually took 4 AP classes to kind of make up the classes that I hadn't taken and try to look good for colleges, at least my last year. So things went pretty well, and I actually ended up getting into UC Santa Barbara, UC San Diego, and UC Davis for computer science. And I committed to UC Santa Barbara. But about a week before school started, I dropped out. And now you may be asking yourself, why did you drop out, Jose? Isn't this what you wanted? And I realized that it wasn't what I wanted. I had no real passion for computer science. I was not interested in the classes that I was going to be taking, and I was going to be paying a lot of money for this education that I did not want. I'd realized that by going to college, I was just going to continue doing what I'd been doing for the last 12 years, which was like waking up, going to school, coming home, watching TV, doing my homework, and I didn't want to do this anymore. So I dropped out August 2018. It is now March 2020. What have I been doing this whole time? Let's talk about it. Okay, so immediately, because I told you I'd bought my dropshipping course, the first thing I tried was dropshipping. I tried dropshipping from August 2018 till October 2018. So I'd say I didn't succeed with dropshipping because I was not willing to spend money on Facebook ads. I was just really afraid of throwing my money away and seeing no success. Which was, really foolish because I was spending money on other things that were definitely not going to give me any sort of success, and I just wasn't willing to take the chance with dropshipping. Also, I was fresh out of school, and I was still very in a much so what I like to call an employee mindset, which was just like there was fun time, there was work time, and because going to school was work time, coming home was fun time, doing homework was work time. But because I had just gone out on vacation and I just spent the last 12 years in school, I had a really hard time getting my brain to actually do work without being in school or being assigned to do homework. So I didn't even finish the course that I bought. I would always just kind of find one little thing to get stuck on and never really go through with it. And I was spending a lot of that time just watching cartoons, movies, anime, whatever, So the next thing that I tried after that was a social media marketing agency. Now it seemed perfect to me because you didn't need to spend any money. You just had to acquire some skills, make a couple phone calls. Unfortunately, I was really bad at cold calling. So what ended up happening was that I would just buy course after course learning a lot about Facebook ads. God, I knew Facebook ads like the back of my hand. But I just could not take the rejection of having a business owner hang up on me or having a secretary tell me that they weren't interested. So I just would not cold call at all. And that's pretty much why I did not succeed with a social media marketing agency. I pretty much wasted a lot of time between November and April just telling myself that I, just one more course. I'm going to make another video on why I think courses are actually bad and how I feel like you get trapped and you expect the course to solve all of your problems, and it keeps your mind. It puts you in a consumer mindset instead of a producer mindset, so it keeps your mind from even trying to figure out its own solutions because your mind tells itself that it bought a course and all the answers are in this course, when in reality, I think you'd be much more successful just by getting to know the gist of the business and going straight into it and figuring things out as you go. So that's why I didn't succeed with SMMA, pretty much because I wasn't good and I wasn't willing to do cold calls because I was afraid of the rejection and afraid that if I did get somebody who was willing to work with me, that I wouldn't, because I had no experience, I wouldn't be able to give them results. And I really feared not being able to bring somebody results and having them tell me that they wasted their time with me. I was really insecure about pretty much just not being able to perform. So May 2019 was when I started getting into affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing seemed even better than dropshipping and social media marketing agencies because you didn't need any money and it wasn't going to be I wasn't going to be selling my products, my services, I was going to be selling someone else's services. So I learned about, I'm not even going to say try, I learned about affiliate marketing from May 2019 till about August 2019. And I'd say the reason why I didn't succeed with this was because affiliate marketing requires you to kind of put your face out there. The best forms of sales letters are video sales letters, and the best way to communicate with people is face-to-face or over the phone, you know what I mean? But I just, because I live in a single bedroom apartment and the whole thing, I didn't have anywhere to take any videos of myself. I actually had money because I had a job during this time, but I just wasn't willing to invest, and I kept telling myself that I didn't have anywhere to film these videos, and I tried to figure out some other way, but I pretty much just, same thing, wasted my time. So, September 2019, I actually started looking into dropshipping again. I bought another course, started going through it, doing the whole thing, but once again, I just got caught in a small thing that I couldn't figure out. I was trying to replicate someone else's store, and I couldn't figure out how to do discounts for buying more than one item. And I just got caught in that, and then I just started looking up a bunch of other information, started watching a bunch of YouTube videos, pretty much just got caught in an information loop again. So that was from about September to November. But during this time, I was working a full-time job, 40 plus hours a week, so I wouldn't say I really gave it an honest shot. It was just something that I kept doing in my spare time. But after I did quit my job, I did try it for about, I'd say, a couple weeks, and just once again got caught in that information loop. And then December 2019, I started looking into funnel building, building funnels and selling funnels, because of all the products that I've purchased, of all the courses that I've taken, which is a lot of courses. I mean, I spent the last year and a half just taking courses. I'd say Russell Brunson's materials are the best, and a big reason of why I think that is because a lot of the people that make these courses learn how to sell and make these courses from Russell Brunson's materials. And all their funnels are hosted on ClickFunnels and the whole thing. So I was like, well, this is the teacher of the teachers. Let me look into this. Unfortunately, the same thing. I just had a hard time reaching out. I thought that my products wouldn't work. So January, I was running out of money, so I started looking for another job because I'd quit my last job late October 2019. So January 2020, I started looking into another job, and I actually ended up finding an insurance agent job. I was going to be a broker working under an agent, and the agent that was going to hire me told me that he would reimburse me all of my education fees if I just did it and stuck with it for 60 days. And I was like, oh, well, this seems pretty legit. It seems like I can make a lot of money because, he was driving a BMW. God, he really sold me. Unfortunately, I just pretty much just wasted pretty much all of January preparing for the test. I took the test and I lasted a week because insurance sales is pretty much just cold calling. And like I said, I am not good at cold calling. So I pretty much only made enough money back to pay for all the money that I invested in test prep materials, taking the test, getting my fingerprints taken, getting my license. I pretty much just made enough to break even, and I threw away a month of my life. So February, I actually got back into SMMA, but because the last month I'd only broken even with what I spent and what I made, I still needed money. So I got another job about a week after I got this course and never really finished this course. So I, when it was political canvassing, I was going door to door, like talking about a political candidate, whatever. These are the jobs that you find on Craigslist, but it was just easier than, calling up like Starbucks, waiting to get interviewed, waiting to start doing the whole thing. This job only lasted 2 weeks, the political canvassing, and then I got back into dropshipping. March 2020, and I actually found success with dropshipping. Unfortunately, due to the coronavirus, I had to stop dropshipping. So now here I am. I think I'm going to try affiliate marketing again, just because at this point in my life, after this year and a half, I'm much more game, I'm much more willing to spend money on ads, and as you can see, I'm much more willing to put my face out there. So I'm going to be trying affiliate marketing and YouTube at the same time, pretty much tracking my journey. I hope that this channel can be a sort of combination between self-improvement and make money online, because I found that that's the best way to go about pretty much being successful and feeling fulfilled. At least that's how I feel from what I've learned over this last year and a half, is that, if you just going to make money online with the knowledge and not the mindsets like I did for so long, just taking in the knowledge and learning but not being in the right mindset, you won't find success. But I also want to track my own making money online journey and kind of show you guys what is possible, what I've found success with, what I haven't found success with, just so you guys can see, I'm an average guy. I'm not wealthy at all. I'm filming myself in my car, just to kind of give someone you can relate to, maybe you're in my position where you're living in a single bedroom apartment with your family and you just want some money, I kind of do aspire to be a millionaire, but right now it'd really just be nice to be able to move out, I just want to serve as a source of inspiration, and I've learned a lot over this last year and a half. I've taken in a lot of knowledge, but they've said that it gets to the point where the only way that you can learn more, be more of a master, is by teaching others. So that's also what I hope to do with this channel. And hopefully I'll get better at making these videos, because really right now it feels like I'm stumbling over my words, Once again, guess what, guys? I took 2 courses on how to make YouTube videos, but here we are. Like and subscribe if you want me to get an apartment. I would like an apartment. Please like and subscribe. Alright, guys. This is my first video. Thank you. I really hope that the channel grows and people can come back to this and see. I hope that I can get better at making these videos over time, and I hope that I can provide real value to you guys. Thank you.